Hello and a very Merry Christmas to you. I'm making this video just to say a huge thank you for supporting my channel, this Songs from the Saddle channel, over 2024. I really appreciate your support in watching the videos and all of the comments that people leave. I love the support through the comments and reading the comments and interacting with people. It's one of the amazing things for me about social media like YouTube is being able to interact with people from all over the world. It's a joy, it really is. So thank you all very much. 2024 has been a great year for me, and I'm not just talking about the YouTube channel, which has grown much to my surprise. I'm amazed, but it's grown. But also I've had some really good trips away this year. I had a really great couple of months actually riding in Europe on my Triumph Scrambler. Had a fantastic time with that. And then later in the year, I flew out to Nepal and I spent 2 months in Nepal and Tibet. I rode from Kathmandu over the Himalayas into Tibet, rode across Tibet to Lhasa, and then rode all the way up to Everest Base Camp. Now, I haven't made a video about that yet. I've got loads of video footage, about 8 hours of video footage, and that's why I haven't made a video. I haven't found the energy to sit down and edit that into something. But I might do in the new year. I might produce something in the new year. I just feel that there are other video channels that do travel videos so much better than me, and I just don't think I'm very good at it. But it was an interesting trip, and even just for my own benefit, I'd like to capture some of the memories of that. So maybe I'll get something up in the channel in the new year. If you follow the channel, you see that I did post a video quite a few years ago about a previous trip to Nepal, but this was very exciting with having been able to ride over into Tibet, because Tibet has now opened up again. Other videos that are coming up next year, a video which has been much requested in my workshop is doing the valve clearances on my Triumph Scrambler 1200. Well, I've done that job, I've made the video, and that will be come up very shortly, possibly even the next video coming up next week. And as I've been doing a major service on the Triumph, maybe I'll make some videos of some of the other aspects of it as well. I've got footage, but I just always consider, is it worth making a video out of it or not? And on that note, I will just say that I don't really consider myself as a proper YouTuber. I'm certainly not a full-time YouTuber, and because of that, I'm just amazed at how the channel has grown. I only make videos when I feel like making a video, and that is when I feel like I've got something worthwhile to say. I know all the advice is that you should be churning out a minimum of 1 video a week, and probably 2 videos a week if you want your YouTube channel to succeed. But for me, this is just a hobby, and I don't want to become a slave to it. And 2024 has actually seen a lot of YouTube creators, content creators, sort of suffering from burnout. A lot of creators, complaining that they are feeling burnt out, they're overworking. And, I know just from the videos that I produce that it can, if you're not careful, it can become a very demanding full-time job. Well, I started doing this just for the joy of it, the sheer joy of it, and I don't want to lose that joy. So I'm not going to let it become a full-time job. And I accept that the channel's not going to grow as it might do if I was to put more effort into it, but nor do I want it to become a sort of an important source of income to me. The channel has grown to the level now that I do start, I'm starting to get a bit of advert revenue from it, but only a bit. I emphasise. I haven't even covered the cost of the equipment that I've invested in to record these videos, but there's a little bit coming in, but I don't want it to become an important source of income, because it could be taken away from you just like that, as some YouTubers have found. No, for me, it's about celebrating and sharing the biker lifestyle and sharing things with you that I feel either will be useful for you, or you will find interesting. And so that's what motivates me to make a video. And if I feel I've got nothing particularly interesting to say, then I'd rather just not put out a video that week rather than just put something out for the sake of it, which I feel that some content creators do. They just churn stuff out for the sake of it. And so, yeah, I have got plans for things coming up. I mean, one of the questions I've been asked is, oh, we're not seeing some of your bikes for a while. For instance, my Triumph Bonneville, somebody asked me, said, oh, have you still got your T140 Bonneville? Well, you can see it's behind me in the workshop here. The answer is, oh yeah, I've still got all of my bikes. I don't actually change bikes very often. I have 8 bikes at the moment, but I do, hang on to them for a long time. I bought a new bike earlier in 2024, which, I don't know if you can see it behind there. I bought myself a new trials bike. I had an old one. It's Evo, Beta Evo. I had a Beta Rev 3 before that, and I sold that and I bought the Evo a bit more updated. See, I've never produced any videos about my trails bike riding. I never know whether to produce things like that, whether to interest people. I was talking with a couple of very successful content creators actually in the summer. I was at a motorcycle event, and I said one problem that I have is that I have such a wide range of interests, motorcycle interests, and I feel that producing a variety of videos was would put viewers off. But they said no, they thought it wouldn't do. So I'd be interested, I'd be interested in your thoughts on that, in terms of what kind of content you enjoy from me and what you would like to see more of in 2025 and going forward, because I've got absolutely no intention of packing in. I love making these videos. I love the channel, but I'm not going to sort of make it into a sort of burdensome full-time job. So wishing you all very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Lots of great adventures in 2025. I've got some fantastic adventures lined up in 2025. Some of them will make it onto video, some of them won't. But looking forward to seeing you again over the next few weeks in some of my future videos. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.